Hello everyone. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, based on your time zone. So welcome to Panther School. Today we will continue the series of that Salesforce CPQ. So so without wasting time, let's start. So myself Abhishek Mishra, and I'm 5x Salesforce certified. I'm Salesforce consultant. I'm Salesforce certified CPQ specialist. I'm also a Trailblazer, a mentor, and here is my LinkedIn ID, and here's my Twitter ID. If you want to connect me over there, so you can connect me here. Okay. So today's agenda is all about that. What is options constraints? In last lecture, what we discussed about that, what is the product, how we can configure the product bundle in Salesforce CPQ, and what are the product features, what are the product options we have in the Salesforce CPQ. So today we will discuss about that. What is the options constraints? What is the configuration attribute we have? Different types of the configuration attribute like that configuration attribute, inline attribute, global attribute, how we will create the configuration attribute in Salesforce APQ, what is the use of the configuration attribute, what is the global attribute, how we can create the global attribute, and how what are the major means while creating a global attribute. We have a three major objects we have in Salesforce CPQ. So then only we will create the global attribute in Salesforce CPQ. After that, in last, we also have the twin fields. In Salesforce CPQ, twin fields plays a major role in the Salesforce CPQ. That means it's same like that what we have in the workflow rules, field update. Same thing we applies here also. The twin field means it's a you can say the advanced extra features Salesforce CPQ provided to us. So without wasting time, let's start. So what is options constraint? Okay, options constraint, you just think about that in such a manner that when you enable or disable any product option for selecting a relative any another product option, restrict the imposed on product selection, the type can be specified, which is the dependency or exclusion. Okay, so it's a theoretical part. So I will explain it. Suppose that you have a requirement in the product bundle. Suppose that you have a requirement. Suppose that if I selected A product, then only I will select the B product. Otherwise, I cannot select that. There is a different features we have. So in our last lecture, what we have, we are see, what we have configured these things is that um, in our last lecture we configure the desktop bundle product. In that desktop bundle product, what we have seen there, that we created a bundle. From that we have a different features, memory or processor, and input and output devices. This we created in that features. We have different options we have. In that option, suppose that let's for the option contain, I'm taking an example of that. Suppose that if you selected 16 GB RAM, then only you will select the uh, SSD only. Otherwise you are not able to select the SSD part. So how you achieve these things in that? So we have the options constraint in that. So make sure always think that this is also a interview based constant question, that what is difference between option constraint and the product rule. So product rule also give you this type of features in that in Salesforce APQ, but in the options constraint there is a limited things we can perform, that enable or disable a particular thing. In the product rule, we also have the different. We also hide the product option, add the product option, remove the product option, enable or disable types of things we have. We will create. So just we have a few fields in the product while creating the option constraint. Is what is that? It is the constrained option, constraining option. What is the type of that option constraint? Is either it is a dependency or in exclusion. Okay, so exclusion is, this is a, sorry, this is a type of mistake, so this is a exclusion, I will update. Okay, option constraint group. Okay, and what is the configured SKU means in which bundle this will reflected by. So for this one, option constraint will be work on the particular bundle basis. It will not work on the another bundle. So okay, just think about on this perspective while creating an option constraint and product rule. Okay, so let's jump into that means in the demo part. Okay, let's come to the demo and we will discuss about. So what we have created last in last session, we created a product bundle called as desktop computer. Desktop computer, in that desktop computer we created, this is that we created here. Okay, what we have created the lots of features in that: processor, memory, storage, input devices, output devices. So what is my requirement right now? That my requirement is that when the user selected when the SSD card means this product, wait, let me open the, okay, this product option is only visible when this, when the sales engine is selected so 16 GB RAM, then only this product is visible, otherwise it is not visible to you, the user and the sales engine not able to add this product in the bundle. So how we will achieve these things? We will achieve these things by using the we will create the product option of that. Okay, so this is, let me give you firstly. Okay, let me duplicate this tab, then, because I need to know that option constraint or product option number, this is, and so it is not coming by using the product one. This is the means this is the things we need to remember all. So this is a simple step. I already created one, so let me delete these things. I will create in the fresh ones. Okay, so this is not so much here. So let me take an when 16 GB RAM selected, then SSD will be visible. I means as per your best practice. So I'm taking that what is the requirement I'm taking. So this is all about that. So okay, um, so here, what is that constrained option? In which object we will performing that means in which product option we are showing or hiding these things means enable or disable part whatever. That part is called as option constrained option. This field. Okay. So here, what is that? Is that uh you can think of 0028. This is the product option name. 0028. Okay, 28. Oh, sorry, 28. So I will search this. What is that? Yeah, PO 4 times 0 and 28. Wait, PO 4 times 0 to 8. This is that, and constraining option. What is the constraining option? Is that here? Constraining option is that in the what basis we are performing this task means when the 16 GB RAM is selected, then only this is visible, SSD part is visible. So constraining option is that 16 GB RAM product options. So what is the 16 GB RAM product option here? So 0032. So here we can select here PO 00032. Okay, so if what is that, if the that prior purchases, if that suppose that is this, if the bundle is if the product code is renewable code. Okay, means the code is renew or amendment or this type of things, it will happen. So at that time we will apply these rules also. So currently I will uncheck these things. Okay, so if you look up prior purchase of the constraint option with the within account, means a particular account, if you apply the renew the quote of that time, you will check this checkbox. Active checkbox is means as the name suggests that we need to activate this thing. Configured SKU means I already explained you in which bundle you are applying this things. Okay. Type is that type is there. And dependency means dependent. Exclusion means um any of the one product is means same example. I will take care of these things and I will explain you out. Currently, I'm taking the dependency. So now click on options constraint group. I will explain later. And this is not a very hard things. Simple ones that when you have different option constraints, so how we will create these things. So we will create a one option constraint group. On that, this is a name same. On that option constraint group, we are defining all the things. Okay, and click on save. So now you created that. Now we will configure this product bundle in our code. So here is our code. Now click on the edit line. What we discuss how we can configure the code in our how we configure the bundle in our in the code. We already discussed in our last lecture. Add product, and you can search here also directly desktop, and this is our product. Okay, click on select. Okay, so what is our requirement here is, so see, this is not able to, we cannot able to do this. Why? Because we are writing an option constraint for this bundle. For this reason, it is not visible to us. When you selected this product, then only you can see, now you are able to this. So this is option constraint, means this product is dependent on this product. This product is totally SSD hard disk 512 GB is dependent on the 16 GB RAM. So this is the options constraint. Okay. Now click on save, and desktop on too many of options selected means what this we are missing something. Okay. Click on save. Okay, now what we see here, we see here the for the options constraint, we for that this thing. Now I will also show you that how the exclusion is working for in the option constraint. So I will update the field to this one. So what do you mean by exclusion? Means only one product is visible to you. Okay, only one product. Means either you will select the 16 GB RAM, either you will select the SSD card. This is that. Okay. So now again I will go to the edit line. I will delete the code or what we have configured. Click on quick save, add product, and again I will search the product name to desktop computer. Click on select. Here what you see, that if you select suppose SSD card, you are not able to select this part. See, you are not able to select the 16 GB RAM. Okay, means this is the exclusion part. Okay, so you are saying that okay, Abhishek, we are only selected the any of the one product is here. So how? Because for this feature we have decided, we are configured the minimum and maximum quantity is one. For that reason it will be showing at that. If we remove this thing, then it will same working in like that, this way only. Okay, so this is that option constraint we have discussed right now. Click on save. Okay, again I missed these things. Okay, this one also. So click on save. Okay, so now come to the PPT. What we have discussed right now, that we discuss about the what is the option constraint, what is and also type of that, what is the dependency, means what how dependency work, what is the exclusion. This is sorry, I will update it. Okay, so okay, sorry. what is the major key fields we have in the option constraint while creating the option constraint in the Salesforce CPQ. Constrained option, constraining option is that what do you mean by? So this is these two fields now. While creating option constraint, just think about that. Okay, in which field we are performing it? Means just think about that. In which field showing or hiding the field, that field is called as constrained option. Okay, always remember. Okay, when you are showing or hiding enable or disable part, just think at that this is the constrained option. Okay, and when we are performing on the basis of that, that is a constraining option. This is the thing. Configured SKU means in which bundle you are doing this task. Okay, now this is clear now. Okay, now next now we can go to the another topic. What is the configuration attribute? Configuration attribute is also plays a major role in our Salesforce CPQ. What is that configuration attribute? As the name suggests, that configuration means collect configuration additional information we are giving to the customer sales engineer. That suppose that mm, let's suppose that I'm taking an example of that. If a smartwatch, we are taking that example of a smartwatch. Okay, in the smartwatch, suppose that there is a different variety we have. Okay, so in that the variety of that, we have a different all like that, blue color, black color, green color, any of there is a lots of color of that. Okay, if we selected that color of that, on the basis of that, it automatically showing up here. That is that configuration attribute means. Or you can also take another example, like suppose that uh, we have a on the top of the bundle. Okay, we have a pick list value. Okay, on that pick list value, suppose that UK US, on the there is a different subsidiary we have. Okay, and we have selected that that pick list value, that UK. So at that time UK product is only showing up. So how means that showing part is we will achieve by using the product rule. We cannot directly showing an end. We only set the value of that pick list value only by in the configuration attribute. So here also the major part is that we also do by using the we also there is another concept of the Salesforce CPQ is that product twin fields is come in the place of. So how we will create, how we can configure that option configuration attribute? Create a field in the product option object, and same API name we also need to create a field in the code line editor object also. And that same API name also we need to that API name what we created on the product option object, we will also same API name we will create copy that field API name and paste it over the configuration attribute object. So for that reason it will be visible, and in which bundle we will configure. So I will show you in the demo part. So I will show you this part in the demo, so you can better you visualize that. Okay, what is we are talking about that. Okay, let's come to the demo. Okay, so what I'm saying that we need to create the two fields in the so I'm taking on the example of that a smartwatch. I'm taking this example. Okay, this example we have a different options we have. Okay, in this different option we need to add that this field means configuration attribute, this field we have option constraint I already covered, but we so how we will you will do these things. Firstly, in the product option object you will create a field called as color. Okay, let me go to the setup, and here we will create a product option. In the product option we will create a field called as product option. Go to the product option, in the go to the field and relationship. Here we will create a new field, pick list. Click on next. and that is called as color. Okay, enter the value here: black, white, gold, and any means. This is as per now we are taking these fields only. Now click on next. So I will add all of them. Okay, click on next, save. Same field we also need to create. Same field, same field we also need to create in the quote line object also. So how we will do this? Same, I will do the repeat this task in quote line. Here this you can think about that. Okay, don't be confused with that. Okay, because I created the Salesforce CPQ, or so I only see the one quote line object. You will see the two object, because it we implemented, we installed the managed package in our Salesforce hub. So for that, how you configure these things, how you know that this is the Salesforce CPQ field object, by using the naming prefix SBQQ. SBQQ stand for steel bricks. Okay, click on quote line, field and relationship, click on new, and here we will create a one another pick list value, same pick list value. Click on next. Here, color, values, what values we have done here. Copy the same thing, visual to all, next, and save. Now again I need to do perform one task more. What is that? What I said to you guys, that we also need to add this API name, add this API name on the configuration object target field. Here what is that, what I am saying, that you can, okay, click on configuration attribute fields in the target field, return value position required target field. Okay, in the target field we will add this pick list value what we have created right now. We will add new value, and now we will add the API name, not the label. We will add the API name of this field. Okay, we will add here directly and hit on save. Okay, now okay, you will clear this things. What we have did, we created a field on the product option object. This same field we will create it on the on quote line object. Now we will create the, now we will copy this API name and added that field in the configuration attribute object, and configuration attribute the API name field. Okay, we will add these values in the target field. Okay, in the configuration attribute object. Now we will go to the here, and now we will create the configuration attribute object record now here. So you can while configuring the code now, you will think about that. Okay, what is the meaning of that? Okay, so a smartwatch attribute name is, you can say that anything you can what, I will take the smartwatch uh, smartwatch configuration attribute. Okay, target field. See why I'm taking these things, because I will take care of these things. How it is visual, because I added in the target field value. So this is that required uncheck, apply for product option, yes. uh Row order 10, column position on top, we will take care of these things. Do we apply any features? If you apply this configuration to the particular features, suppose that smartwatch, if you apply this option configuration attribute particular watch brand or charging option, then you can also apply this thing. Okay, and this is all default object, so value means advanced condition when you applying to that, at that time this will be means, according to me, don't use the apply immediately, because it will be slowness your system for that. So okay, don't use that. When the requirement is high only, at that time you can use these things. Okay, now I will take this thing set. Okay, I created these things. Now I will configure this code. Now let's take another. So okay, so I will take this code. Okay, click on edit line, add product, smartwatch. This is the product bundle name, smartwatch. Click on select. Okay, see, you will see these things here. Okay, earlier any of the bundle in the desktop computer, you let me show you also desktop computer. In the desktop computer it is not visible to you guys. Why? Because we are not creating the option content for that bundle. For this reason it will not visible to you. Desktop computer, see, it is not visible to you. Okay, so it's, but here it is visible to you. If you select anything, suppose that I created this one, and same as I will take care of this thing also. So let's suppose that white. Okay, so click on save. Now again we will click on the save again. Okay, if you want to update the quantity and all the things, you also update this thing. Click on calculate, every quantity will be updated and all the things. Now click on save. Okay, so now you also see these things here also. Okay, what is that? Here also this field is popped up, means what value we have selected in the product option, that value is also showing here. See, white color, because we selected the white color here. For that reason every product option is showing here. See, every code line we have seen here. See, white color. This is all about that. Means you also imagine that how it is we selected on the product option and how it is coming here. So this is also a part of twin fields. We can say that. And this is the, and also play the configuration attribute roles. What we have selected there also, so it will be automatically coming in the code line object also. So this is a configuration attribute. This is the configuration attribute, you can say that. And after that, means what we have discussed right now in the configuration attribute, means we are additional information of the product option, product of the when we are configuring the product of product bundle, at that time we are applying the additional information. Let's suppose that what is the color of the product, what is the color, what is the size, this type of things. This is called as a configuration attribute. Okay, in that configuration attribute we have a different types of that is a attributes, you can say that. Okay, and in the Salesforce CPQ we have a three types of configuration attribute. What is that? Global attribute, configuration attribute, and inline attribute. Global attribute is what is that we can, how we will create global attribute. Just think about that, how you are creating a global pick list value in the Salesforce. Same way we are creating a global attribute. Okay, configuration attribute I already show you in that. That attribute is only for the specific bundle, not for the global. Okay, that and cannot be reused, means one time in the that if you want, if you created the configuration attribute particular thing, a particular bundle, then you cannot reuse that things. Inline attribute means you can say that I need to add additional information for the particular product option. Let's suppose the size of this size of things. So add extra information of the adding that, that is that called as inline attribute. So I will also show you. Let's firstly we will discuss about that inline attribute. Okay, so inline attribute, uh, apply immediate. This is we already discussed about that, how we can we created the configuration attribute. I already explained you that while creating the in the demo. Okay, I will show you the inline attribute first, then we will go to the global attribute. Okay, so same thing, we need to create a, in the inline attribute we also need to wait, let me do one thing. Let me check one thing, then we will move to the inline attribute here. Okay, you just want, okay, what you want now, that you want I want a product code, product name, same thing, but I also want that what is the size of this what is the size of this particular option, and what is that product what is the description of this, I also means what is the size, you can think about that, what is the size of this thing. So how you will achieve these things, I will also show you this here. I also want that, okay, I selected the color, okay, I will select this color, and I also want this size of this particular, when I selected this, configure this thing, I also select the size of this thing, this product option. How you will achieve these things? For this one, we need to create a same things, in the product option we need to create a one field called as size. That field is a pick list value, 40 mm. Same API you also need to use in the port line object also. Hit on save, click on next, size. Same thing you need to do these things. Okay, there is no such changes there. This is quick list value, and click on next, next, and save. Okay, so this is all about that. So we need to create a one thing called, in the configuration attribute we need to create a one field set. Okay, field set. So click on new, in the configuration attribute, not configurator, in the configurator page, configurator, configuration, order item, product configuration, product attribute, product feature option, product tool. So okay, wait, I got. On the configurator page, we need to create a this. This is product options. Uh, product configurator option field set, option constraint, option. Yeah, this is that new field set. We need to wait. Option configuration. Wait a second, please. Same. Yeah. Sorry. Actually, I forgot the name of that. We need to create a another field set called as, either you will create another ones, or for the best practice we always need to create, or either you will same on the this option constraint configuration ones, you will add that field called as size. So if you add this, then it will update all the things. So I will create a new ones, new option inline. I will take this inline attribute example. Oh, no, no need to worry about it. So what field we need to show here? Firstly, product name, product code, then what is that? Product code, product name, product code, and size, and size and description. You can say description, and no, I will remove the description, and amount, price. Price, unit price, you can take care of these things because here also unit price is there. So now click on save. Okay, and what is that? Okay, it is visible to you guys or not? Okay, so we will create a configuration attribute for this one. Okay, for that one, let me check one thing more, that on the configuration attribute we will add this things or not. Okay, so click on cancel, add product and smartwatch. Smart is not visible. Why it is not visible? So we will add this bundle configuration attribute in that particular bundle here also. So for that reason, either I need to check these things. Inline attribute is name. Okay, edit. It is okay. Field set, and here is that product option is also there. The smartwatch. I will check these things. Configuration attribute and open this, and here I did we show anywhere. Okay. Configuration attribute is there somewhere. Okay, got it. Okay, for this one, smartwatch product, go to related, go to the feature. Yes, you can see in the last session I will take care of. I will talking about the configuration attribute field set. So from here you can find these things. Okay, option configuration. So product feature object we will add this field also. So product feature, product product feature, the product feature checklist value. What is that checklist value? Configuration attribute field set. Config configuration attribute field set. From here you need to add the API now of the what you have created here. Field set inline attribute. Inline attribute. Click on save. Okay. So refresh these things. Then you can add this checklist value. And then you are able to access this checklist value. See, now click on save. Now you are able to, I guess, hope hope we are, because we are all our developers, so anytime anything will happen. So let's wish that we will able to access these things. Now click on add product, smartwatch. Add this product. I will check this. Okay, I will check this inline attribute in the, and I will explain you in the later session. In the upcoming session, I will take care of this thing. Without wasting time, we will move to the another part which is called as, or you can also without okay, you can also think on that perspective. Okay, what when we will remove this inline attribute, save. And we also do one thing. Okay, we also do one thing. So in the same product option features is there. Size I will put down here. Size. Okay. Now click on save. Another part I will show you in the our next lecture. But this is smart smartwatch. So here I guess we will able to edit the size of that 32 okay, for this product. This is okay, this is closed only because we only select only one for this one. Okay, now if you, because for this, if you are editing any of the product, then only you will able to access this thing. If you are selected this one, then also you are able to edit this thing. But yeah, for these two products we are able to, you are able to see this thing. Click on save. And suppose that if you want this, I want this watch brand only, then you need to create another I'm getting some error message, but I will check and for update this thing. But if you want this functionality is only available for this for particular features only, then you need to same what I did right now. So we need to create a configuration another field set. On that field set we will add the fields, all the fields, and we will apply that to a particular feature. So that is the reason. Okay, so you also see here, click on save. You also see that apart from the what we have created a few minutes back, we also see the size of that band right now. Okay, smart band. We also see this in this here, you color and size is not coming. Okay, why I don't know. Okay, Why it is not coming? Okay, might be something is we are missing here, the code line. So that's the reason I guess we are not able to see this. But this is the way we are configuring and all the things. Okay, though. So I will explain you in the later session. In the upcoming session, we will discuss about that. Why what is missing? I will check this thing. Global attribute is all about that is same like that we will say that global pick list value. So global, how we create the global pick list value, same functionality you can think about that in the global attribute. And here is a basic difference between what is the global attribute, what is the uh, configuration attribute. As I said that global attribute is working on the means it will not a specific the particular bundle. It will and in the configuration attribute it will specific but the particular bundle. There is a visibility expand draw on the product option is visible, but this is visible above means on the top of that or either bottom of that. And in this global attribute you will do by the particular line item of that product. So you will do in that way. Okay, and for record submission, this is the global attribute. In this is the basic difference. You can say these two things also. Means firstly, it will be not a specific with a particular bundle. Okay. Second thing, in the configuration attribute, we have only two options. In the top of that or either bottom of that. In the global attribute, we don't have. We have only many of things. So let me go to the another part. Guys, wait, sorry. Will be taking so much time. Okay, so for global attribute, same way we need to create. Go to the here configuration attribute, click on new. But here you see the only able to create the uh, configuration attribute. So how we will do this? Go to the manage package configuration. Wait a second. Installed, install package, configure. So additional information, product enable large concern or enable global attribute somewhere in there. Product option drawer. This is that. Okay. This is what we have that enable. We need to enable these things and click on save. Now I will create a global attribute also. Here, wait a second. Configuration attribute. Configuration attribute. Configuration attribute. Okay, so I don't have the profile access. Okay, let me check one thing more. Configuration attribute, record type, global attribute, is layout assignment. I guess I don't have the record type access for this one, so I will check this one. Becomes press these things, and again I will check these things. Other I will check this thing. Okay, I on the profile level also need to give. Let me go to the profile. Sorry for these things. Profile. Okay, and system admin, configuration attribute, add configuration attribute in the available record type under custom record type settings. So this is all means according to me this is that only, but yeah, I will global attribute active same. It is not visible. Uh, because we need to, okay, global. Yeah, recently we explained it for that reason. This is not, but I guess we need to. I need to check this part. So global attribute how it is because currently it is not visible to us. So I will check this part and that how it is showing up and all. Why it is not coming up here? Because I guess I enable global attribute for the profile that need access. It is already enabled for that. Um, it is already enabled. And I also check. Okay, wait a second. Let me also check in this. Here also means in the manage package second that it is unable to option drawer because yesterday I checked this things install. One more time I will check this thing. Otherwise, I will move to the another part. What is called a twin fields. So, in the next session, I will show you that what is that. Yeah, this is open months. Okay. Okay, so I will check this two parts. What is that? In the next session, we will discuss about that. What is the firstly we will what we inline attribute and what is the global attribute. How we will treat it because demo is more important. So global attribute is not directly we will how we create it in the configuration attribute. It's not a same way. Global attribute firstly we will create a global attribute record. Then after that we will create a attribute set. After that attribute set we will create a attribute item. Then after that we will create a product attribute set we will assign. Then after it will all then it will work on same man. This is the definition. I will in the next session we will show you demo on that how it is working on the global attribute configuration attribute and all the things in the next session. I will this is all the definition of all about attribute item product option and all the things. Okay, now come to the twin fields. I Twin fields is that you can think about that in that way that if we update the field means pass of value means what value is present in that it seems like that you can think about that and formula field how we created. If you are we if you want to add get a account industry in the quote object, how you will achieve this functionality. We will currently we are doing by using the formula field, but in the Salesforce CPQ we have a one field called as a twin field. So we are not creating any records in the twin fields. Twin fields is we have how we are getting same API name. We are creating on same values. We are getting what value they are selected in the product option. That same value we will create it. That same value we need to create in the same API name and same value we will create in the code line object. What we update in the configuration attribute, same thing. And uh, means the in the source field means the user must have the access of the means read access minimum, and target field they have the minimum edit access of that means a standard. And also there is a one thing also this for the interview point of view. There is a one more thing is that they will ask you that in the twin fields do we create for the custom object? No, we cannot. We are not cannot able to perform this twin field functionality in the custom object. So for this one and for the standard fields what we have in the Salesforce CPQ, we also not perform this task. There is a limited. There is a this is the means I will take the small example. You can also go through that that what is the source and what is the target fields. There Salesforce CPQ already provided you the list of the objects we have. From that objects we already perform the twin fields, perform the task in the twin field. This is that this is the help article of the Salesforce CPQ. From there you will find that what is the source means column 1 is the source and column 2 is the target of that. This is the list of the product we have in the twin field. Okay, so I take the few of them. So rest of them you can explore there. Okay, this is all about that. So thank you, Panther School, and thank you for giving me. So you guys connect me in the tomorrow session. In the upcoming session, we will discuss about that. Firstly, we will discuss about the inline attribute, how we will create the inline attribute in the demo, and how we will create the global attribute in this thing. Okay, thank you so much.